Good morning, good morning. We've danced the whole night through. Good morning to you. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Ooh, sleepy, JewWario. I don't know why either. I'm just kind of tired. When I begin to talk like this, you know I need a Hershey bar. How is everybody? Oh, goodness, look at everybody. Just tucking in the blanket around my legsies. Coffee. Pepsi. Kojiro! Konnichiwa. Boku no tomodachi. And sorry, because you were playing Skyward Sword last night. That's what I'm going to be like tomorrow after I film, because I've got the script written finally for Segata Sanshiro for the writer review, and tomorrow I'm editing it, and tonight I'm filming it, so it'll be a lot of fun. And that song has just been playing in my head all week long. Hey, and there's an Elisa in time. Hey, Elise, you got a mic with you? Hey, Emily and Anthony. So, before we go to our special guest, if she has a mic, if she doesn't have a mic, that's fine. Wanted to tell you all about something that I came up with in my thinking skull. Hey, Anthony's here too! What the heck? What are you not doing in church? Your stuff. Hey! Glad you can make it, man. They killed the others in the Highlander style battle. That's our Anthony! I don't have any music like 80s Dan does. Or Benzai. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Church meetings are closed for Christmas. Okay. So yes. Okay. So there we go. Oh, hey Galileo, that must have been a good job. It kept you busy, I'm sure. I mean, seasonal jobs with UPS are pretty keep you busy. I mean, I do have indeed the CSI music. Should I cue it up here? I'll cue it up just in case. Where is it? There we go. There we are. Oh! So I am, I was going through how I want the Famicom Rider to look, and I basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to make it kind of I'm going to play the full opening theme. I got to have an opening sequence for my opening video. It's going to be, I've still got to make a title sequence, basically, and an ending title sequence too, and in that I'm also going to have if you've ever watched TV shows from Japan, they all kind of have the same thing. They have this thing that says, この番組はグランドスポンサーの提供でお送りします. And, well, yeah, I mean, so they always have that sort of thing. And it's basically talking about their grand sponsors. So I got to thinking, because I've got so many people who do so many wonderful things for me, I want to thank you. I've gotten things from Anthony and Emily. I've gotten, packages of candy. And even though it was meant to be for the I Like Candy episodes, you know what? They sent it because they want me to make videos, and they want me to, want to sponsor me and stuff. Dutchtica sent me some stuff. So many people have sent me things, and people have even donated to me, sent me PayPal donations, and these are things that I really want to say an honest to goodness thank you. And I think that the best way that I can say thank you is to give you credits in the show. So, since the writer is going to be a thing, writer reviews are going to be every month. I put a new thing up on my website. If you donate, you're going to be at the very beginning of the この番組はグランドスポンサーの提供でお送りします. At the very beginning of the show, you're going to be there, and it's going to show you that you have a credit. If you've donated something to me that's like either monies or equivalent, like, Dutchtica sent me that huge box of candy and food, which we tried on Christmas, and it was very good, by the way, Dutchtica. Then you get a permanent spot at the very beginning and at the end. And you just are in the credits from now on, and as a sponsor. So I just want, this way I can show people my appreciation for the things that you do for me to help keep me doing the show. So yeah. Or type 2 diabetes. No, Anthony, I'm very good with candy. I don't eat it all the time, and I only eat it. So no, we're good. We're okay. And I'm fit. Actually, my grandmother had borderline diabetes, but all my other family is okay. So we're good. We're all spick and span with that. So yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. If you guys make a donation, no matter how small, no matter how, it'll be all thank you. Probably that week, and maybe even a couple of weeks in a row at the very beginning of the show, just to give you credit and to thank you. If you do $50 or more, and this isn't to get you to do $50 or more, this is just, if you guys do something, or even something that I feel is just like, I can't believe you did this for me, thank you so much, you get a permanent place in the credits as a sponsor. And so yeah, above and beyond the Call of Duty. So it'll be, hopefully that'll be something that you guys will like. So and I'll make your names all like business like, and maybe put a little thing at the end, or if you're good with Photoshop and you just say, hey Justin, here's for the show, I really appreciate all you do, and I hear that you do a special sponsor thing, so if you could make my logo look like this, that'd be great. So that'd be cool. So Okay, now then, let's look at this real quick, and then we'll go to Lisa. Okay, 3DSs. Yes, I am bringing my 3DSs. Both of them. I'm bringing mine, and I'm bringing Yankee J's. Okay, so let me see. Have I checked my Japanese 3DS lately? I've got it right here, and it's actually been on all night. What am I looking for, Kojiro? Oh, the new Note download. Yeah, that is kind of nifty. I actually have not played with it very much. But yeah, I have my my regular one. This is my Japanese one, and then my American one, which is Yankee J's. I know it's really backwards that way, but that's how I got them. So that's how I'm doing them. I'm also going to be doing a review on a thing called a save dongle that I got from the people who do R4s. Now, okay, I'll call you in just a moment here, Lisa. Dongle's funny. What it is it's you take, yeah, it does look like a hockey puck with a little USB. It's got a little thing at the top, and what you do is, yeah, you can see the opening there. Get some light shining on it. What you do is you take your DS or 3DS cart, and you pop it into the save dongle, and then you plug it into your USB port. And then what you can do is you can take your save and take it off and put it on your computer. Or you can download a save and put it on your cart. So this is interesting. It's done by the people who make the R4. So I know I'm going to get a lot of people saying, piracy, piracy. It's not piracy. This one doesn't take any other information except for the save, which you can do on the PSP. You can swap PSP saves. So this does nothing more than what you can do with the PSP. So I'm okay with it. So I want to see how this works and give it a little review. So in the upcoming weeks, look for my save dongle, JDub reviews, because it'll be interesting. I actually haven't used it yet because it uses Windows. It doesn't use Mac, so I've got to try and download all the programs, see how easy it is to get on and figure out everything like that. So we'll see. Okay, we're not going very long today either because I've got to do this. It seems like Wednesday streams are just going to be an hour, but I'll be streaming the rest of the times and stuff. Yeah, Hatakara, I'll just be using Boot Camp. So, okay. I almost hit the video conference there. I don't know if if we would want that if Lisa is decent. So we would want that and she needs to turn off my voice or put in my headphones. But I can hear me just fine on her end. But I can't hear her because she's not saying anything. It's very quiet over there. Shh. Oh, you've started your own stream there too, Kojiro Sasaki. Oh, that's fantastic.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. Good.
Oh, I figured it out.
How you doing, hun?
Doing good. How was your Christmas? Or holidays or
Chris,
Hanukkah or whatever you
I
celebrate.
do Christmas too. I do Christmas too.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. I this was a very slim year for my entire family. So we did where we give presents to our immediates. So I would give to my mom, Jennifer, and me. Well, I wouldn't give to me because, but you get the idea. We'd be in the three,
Yeah.
and then in the extended family, we'd draw a name, and we'd buy for that person.
A
And that
lot of
was
people are doing that this year that I've talked to.
Really?
Seems to be the thing to do. The drawing a name for your extended family.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
Oh
Who'd
yeah,
you draw?
I drew my uncle, who was probably the toughest to buy for, because he doesn't do gift cards. He's got a drawer full of gift cards. When somebody gives him a gift card, he throws it in a drawer and forgets it on
So you have to be
purpose.
creative.
Yeah, he wants you to do something. So he likes root beer. I was hoping they liked root beer, so I got him a 10-pack sampler of root beers, and they all had sugar in them. It wasn't like the corn syrup. They all had
Ooh.
regular sugar. And I got him in Great Britain. They've got a show called QI, which I'm big fan of, and I got him QI on DVD, and the book, the book of questionable ignorance or something, or of general ignorance. And
I've seen that book.
yeah, it's a
Good choice.
It's a good book. So yeah, and so I got that for him, and he loved it. So
You win.
which was hard. I was
Yeah.
not sure if he would like it, but he was all over it. He really liked that. So yeah. How about you? What'd you do for Christmas?
Last week, Nella, Lindsay, and I had our annual Christmas party that we have, and Todd and Paul and Kyle all came up for it and celebrated with us, and we had a bunch of our other friends in New York City celebrating.
Aww.
That was really fun. And then this week, everyone sort of went their separate ways for Christmas, but it was a good party. We made eggnog from scratch, which we're proud of.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it good?
It was delicious. It's this recipe I found online, and we keep going back to it every year. It's you just take raw eggs and you separate the yolks from the whites, and then you whip the whites into a meringue, and you fold it back into the yolks with the rum and the whiskey, and you put in whipping cream too, and just fold it all in together. It's like it's more solid than liquid almost because it's so creamy. It's just so delicious. Nutmeg on top.
Wow.
And it's not that hard to do either.
Wow. Well, that sounds really cool. Well, yeah, you'll have to teach somebody. That might be a great idea for a video.
Yeah. I've thought about doing drink recipe videos, mainly because I want to do a Bloody Mary recipe video, because I make the best Bloody Marys in the world, if I do say so myself.
And that would and that would fit with your new character.
Right, yeah. So I thought I could justify a Bloody Mary video, but I'm not sure about eggnog. Maybe. Yeah. We'll see how the Bloody Mary goes, if I ever get around to it.
Could be a deleted scene on it.
Maybe. My secret vice, I secretly like eggnog too.
I love eggnog. Oh my gosh.
That's so delicious.
Yeah, it is. So otherwise, are you... I only say this because of your latest video. Are you still freeloading, or have you found a job?
I actually wasn't freeloading. That was just a joke.
I know.
But I did find a job because I had taken a year off work. But I now work at a neon light sign making company.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you?
I don't make the signs. I'm an admin office manager, but it's a small company. There's only 11 of us that work there, and we make all the signs. Did you watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show? Anyone?
No.
Some of the runway models had angel wings that were made out of neon lights. Those were made in our shop.
Wow. That's amazing. That's so cool. Hun, congratulations. Oh, wow.
'Cause
Ooh, does this interest you, or would,
it's
if,
never something that I'd been interested in before, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever learn how to actually bend glass and make neon signs, but it's cool to be in the industry. And everyone's
hmm,
really nice that works there.
hmm, that's cool. Kojiro, I don't know if you'd be kicked off. I'd, I'd talk to the Twitch people. Maybe there's a way that you can make it like personal login only if you, or over 18 login. I don't know. You'd give them a question. Ask them, Kojiro. That'd be interesting. Well, if they offered you a internship, or my mind's blanking right now. If would you be interested, maybe thinking about doing something, or is it just just working in the industry is fine, just not making it?
It takes like 5 years plus just to get to the level where you can actually make anything of apprenticeship,
Wow.
which is why it's kind of a dying art, or at least it has been. There's very few people who actually have the skill to make it.
Do they blow their own
I,
glass? Do they have the tubes already? Or?
they get straight tubes already, all different colors, all different chemicals that make them shine different colors, and then they bend them into the shapes. But you got to blow into it while you're bending it so it doesn't flatten out.
Yeah.
And it's a fine art.
Wow. How interesting.
It's something I never thought about before,
That's cool. Well, how about how's Nella and Lindsay? Have them doing okay?
Yeah. Nella's still working at the armory. She's got all of her Christmas business there. They put on a lot of shows. I think there was a circus in her space not long ago. And Lindsay, I think, she's visiting Todd this week and her family for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And you're visiting Pa.
Yes, I am.
Or Pa's
so
visiting you. I'm not
Maryland currently. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. And is he asleep, or is I at work? Or?
He's at work.
Very cool. Yeah, yeah. Go Terps. Go Terps. Well, that's cool.
And then we'll all be back here next week for MagFest.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited. I am.
I bet you.
I'll bet you. I really am. I think I'm more interested because last time it was like a reunion. I got to see all the people that I had already known. There were a few new faces, but otherwise it was just kind of like, hey everybody, how's it going? Kind of thing. But now there's going to be so many new faces. I'm just like super excited about it. So I'm I cannot wait to meet Diamanda Hagen. I can't wait to meet Phil Bunny and the rap critic. And just and now to see everybody again. It's like extended family.
It's my first time, but I feel like, after hanging out with all you guys in Chicago last year, I feel like I already know everybody. And, I met Diamanda when she came to Philadelphia a couple months ago, and we all hung out. So I'm so excited.
Well, and and you've been actually seeing people a lot more than I have, because Todd and Paul and them all come out to see you, whereas I live. Somebody did, I think. I forget who it was, but they have a map of where everybody in Channel Awesome lives, and I'm dead in the center with nobody around me. The closest person is Arizona. It's like, fuck.
Well, that's true. Lindsay and I drove from Arizona to your place.
Yeah.
We came to visit you.
Yeah, so it's the center of the Tigwatig universe. Oh, I guess Katie Marie has a poster like that. So.
Well, you live in the prettiest part of the country, I think.
Oh,
Of all the places we visited, yours was the prettiest.
oh, thank you. It's been beautiful. Well, it's kind of dying. The funny thing is that it's beautiful when it snows. 3 days later, it's not so pretty.
It turns all brown.
Yeah. Okay. Well, more grayish, in the squish down everything and. Oh, cold guy, I'm the reason you're going to Otakon. Well, and I just talked to the person, cold guy, and she just bought the tickets for me. So the flight is booked. I'm going to Otakon, so I can't wait to see you there, my friend. And I can't wait to see him at Magfest either. We're actually rooming together too, so it's going to be cold guy, me, Sean, and Dickman. We're all gonna
Oh, cool.
be
That's a great way to split. We're splitting our rooms 7 ways.
7. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
It's me, Nella, Lindsay, Todd, Paul, my roommate Dan, who you may have seen in Lindsay's videos, and Brental Floss. We're all staying in the same room together, splitting it 7 ways.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. Get there early and try and get the cots if you can. That's what
We're bringing air mattresses.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, I've got to. As soon as we get there, I'm going to the front and saying, "Could we get? Do you have any cots left? We need one in the hotel room. Try and get that as soon as possible."
Yeah, good thinking.
But
when are you?
Because we're all pretty big guys. I mean, the beds are pretty big, but we're big guys. I'm getting in on the 4th. I'm actually getting in that noon. Noon 30 is when my flight arrives, so I'll probably be there. Yeah, probably around 1:30 or so.
Neat.
Oh, and that's when Dodger gets there too. There's a lot of people who are. Do I need somebody to pick me up? Dodger, if you are offering, I would love that, actually.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Psycho Taku and Psycho Neko don't get in until the very next day. But they are getting a car.
They're renting?
Yeah, because they're not. Yeah, they're not driving from California to DC. But yeah, that'll be fun. Who else? Who else? So yeah, we're Kyle's getting there, and I met Kyle last year, but
at Magfest.
Yeah, but he's very quiet. At least he was then. He was hanging around.
You just gotta get a few drinks in him, because once you liquor him up, he just starts singing and singing and singing.
I can't wait to hang out with him now. So yeah, Kyle, rap critic, he's just gonna be the best. Poor Diamanda, she's just so scared that we're gonna all be together and just she's just gonna be the wallflower. And I said no.
What? No way.
You got to realize that about this group. Once we recognize you, you're going to be one of us, and then you can't get rid of us. That's the thing. You got to realize. Once we start singing one of us, gooba gobba, it's done. So.
I to be fair, I had the same fear the first time I met you guys in Chicago last year. That there was be like, who is she again? Why is she here? She doesn't belong here. But it wasn't like that at all.
No, we're very open, and and even when somebody's nice to us, we'll do that. Last year, the Critical Marine was hanging out with a group. He's not on Channel Awesome or anything, but he was just such a nice guy and so much fun to be around. He became one of the group. So we don't always invite you in, but once you're in, just prove yourself to us and we're good. So, and
that's kind of how I met my roommate.
Oh, really? He's a kick in the pants. I love.
Isn't he great?
He's great.
He's a blogger with Buffy Fest, and he does some other things. And he wrote a blog about Lindsay because Lindsay was getting a lot of flack for reviewing things that weren't girly.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote this blog about feminism and, her right as a reviewer and that kind of thing. And I saw his blog and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Thanks for writing that. And then followed him on Twitter and discovered through Twitter that he lived down the street from me. He lived literally 3 blocks away. So we all started hanging out. And then he broke up with his girlfriend who was living with him at the time and had to move out, and he had nowhere to move. So I was like, well, you can come, crash with us in the meantime. And we've got a bed in our living room. So now he just kind of lives in my living room and, sits around with us. And now we're best friends. And he happened to be best friends with Brental Floss. And that's how we met him, and how Doug met Brent through us. And, now we're all friends.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow.
Remember when Brent was in your video?
Yeah.
Remember how he disappeared and didn't respond for a while and then reappeared out of nowhere?
Yeah.
That was because I mentioned something to Dan about it, and Dan went and said something to Brent about it, and he's like, oh, right, dude, I gotta get back to that guy. And then he came back to you.
Okay. Wow.
It's a small world.
What a small freaking world. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he did. In your latest, he is just a riot. The video's good on its own. And that's something I want to say. You've only had 3 videos, and already you've got me.
Oh, thank you.
Your scripting is top notch. You do a great job with cutting back and forth. I was a little worried that it might be going a little long just to make some time, but you're doing a fine job. And that last scene with him, I was just like, okay, yeah, that's kind of funny, ha ha ha. And I was just rolling every time he's on there. I'm just rolling. He's got this. I'm in the video, and I kind of know it, so I'm. It's hard for me not to smile. Look, very hard not to smile. but it's a funny guy, and you're doing a very, very good job, and I couldn't be happier. How are your numbers? Okay.
Yeah, I am so surprised how good my numbers are.
Good.
I never expected such a response. I'm so pleased. I'm so grateful, and I'm having such a good time.
Good.
I just want to do it forever now.
Right? That's exactly how I feel. It's like I have a good time doing this, and it doesn't feel like a job. I want to make it feel like a job, but it's just not, and yeah, you do a great job. So I'm really happy. And yeah,
Thank you.
the Lindsay bits. I always have a problem sometimes with some of Lindsay's videos because she tends to look at the camera just for a split second, like boom, and it's gone, boom, and it's gone, But when she's in your videos, I guess she's just acting, and so she doesn't even think to look at the camera, and so I'm actually really liking her acting an awful lot more. As the only person who has the common sense in the from the but this he's doing such a good job. To be fair though, Lisa, that's what makes the best videos. You see the person enjoying what they do. It's why I've been following this blonde haired guy goof for so long. Oh, Anthony. You know how to flatter a guy, don't you? So yeah, you can definitely tell, and and one of the big things I can tell is another thing is, one, you don't curse just to curse,
No.
and two, you had Jennifer's interest. She was sitting down reading a book or playing her DS, I think it was. And I was just watching on the side. I had the volume down so not to disturb her. And then eventually I noticed out of the corner of my eye that she was just really more interested in your video. And so I just turned the camera over and she watched. And then she wanted to watch another one. So yeah.
I miss her. It's been, I can't believe how long it's been since I was there visiting you guys.
I know.
This year has just flown by.
It really has. And, I mean, it's been 6 months. Almost.
Yeah, wow.
5, 6 months almost. Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, gosh, it'll be so great to see you guys. And I cannot wait to give you big hugs. And
I know.
And, yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be hugging so many people next weekend.
Yeah. We're determined. Phil the Bunny and I we're going to try and find Kyle. And Kyle sandwich him. So
Phil is coming. I thought he wasn't going to be able to make it.
I don't know if he's going to be able to make it or not. He did.
I hope he does.
Yeah, I haven't ever met him. Have you met him?
Me neither. No. Just been on his stream a lot. Well, watch him draw.
Yeah, and
so talented.
And see, and I know he's probably going to be watching this, but I actually, Phil's not actually a bunny. I'm surprised at this, says Dutchtica. Zed said Phil Bunny is coming. Okay. I had wanted to see his streams, but I always got on late. That's one of the things also, guys, why I don't follow a whole lot of people. It is because if I followed a lot of people, I wouldn't be able to know what anybody's saying because, my Twitter would just explode.
I have trouble following it as it is, and I only follow people that I've met in person.
Right? Yeah. So I follow less than 100 people, and I will never follow more than 100 people. If I follow 101st, somebody leaves. So, but I haven't watched his stuff because I've always made it late, and so finally I watched his Jeff Dunham one last night. And I was impressed.
Yeah, he's good, right?
Yeah. I love his puppeteering work. I love how he has the setup. It looks good. I mean, it's a good angle. He did go on a rant a little too long, but he backed it up. I wasn't sure if I liked his choppy editing, and now that you've edited a lot more, you know what I'm probably talking about. His choppy editing, cutting
it's
off.
A style.
It fits. It fits his. Yeah. I wasn't sure I would like it, but yes, it definitely fits. And you know what? I would like to try and see him get a little bit bigger than he is. And
me too.
And if I can help in any way, Zed, you let him know if because I'm going to let him know too if I can help him in any way. I'm glad that Chaos D1 got on there, and I'm very proud to say that I hope that my show got him a few more hits by being on You Can Play This, and I'd like to do that for him too. So
yeah,
he rants a lot, but puppet ranting is the best kind. Rocky, I think that's completely right. I think that because he's a puppet and because it's interesting and because he's a good puppeteer. Sometimes you get the puppeteers and they talk and their puppets are just like this and it looks really dumb. But he puts a lot of type of effort into his puppeteering, and he really makes it look as good as it can. And it looks good, It's, I wanted to be a puppeteer for a long time. That's, yeah. Why are you doing this? I don't know. I'm sorry. So,
turn off the lights, make shadow puppets.
Make shadow puppets. Ah! Let me see if I can do. I used to do this a long time. Like I said, I wanted to be a puppeteer for a long time. That's why I was.
You dabbled in puppets.
Oh yeah, that's why I was so jealous of Little Miss Gamer. She did She's doing her job. She's doing her what she always wanted. Oh my God. Well, I'd always take a shirt and I'd put it over my hand, and then you make a mouth, and then you kind of close it, and then well, you kind of get a puppet. He's got a bit of a chin, but yeah. So
Kind of looks like a moray eel.
more. Oh my God. That's... Well spoken, Bruce. Eric the Eel. Yeah, Rocky, Little Miss Gamer did video game reviews, but she did puppeteering on the side, and actually she was one of the people that I really watched and a lot of when I was just starting. Because since she's been in film, she knew how to edit, and she knew how to...
She had a really good quality production.
Yeah, she really did. She really, really did. And you know, I actually kind of miss her reviews. You know, it's like I miss Still Gaming. He hasn't done anything for a long time, and you know, he was really funny. You know, I just hope that Lee comes back. He said he was going to come back, but he's gotten sick or something else has happened. Yeah, I just hope that Lee comes back and that comes back in force. You know, it's nice to see Dina and stuff, but I miss I miss Lee's stuff. So, yeah, Dutch Decay, he's had a lot of health problems, and he's actually uh, I know nothing more. I'm not going to assume anything. I just know that he's kind of poorly, and he needs to. His health isn't the best, so wish him all the best, and because he's the one who actually got me thinking that I could do this.
Really? Like
Yeah.
the original inspiration?
Mm-hmm. I watched AVGN for a long time, and actually, when I was watching the Angry Video Game Nerd, I saw this guy break into a or bust into the game store where he was, and he yelled out, "Nerd!" And it was this pompous guy with a hat and a kind of a goatee and a tie. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? You know, I was... What, is he trying to be an angry video game nerd with movies? Oh, bet he sucks, you know? So I was... whatever. No, they filmed at Galileo and they put it up there. So I was just like, wow, whatever. So then I saw Little Miss Gamer, and then I actually saw Lee. And Lee did it in a style that kind of just made me go, I can do that. If this guy can do it and be funny and be good with this, you know, he does the still images and stuff, and he gives it a good amount of information. He's interesting. He's funny. Well, maybe I could do that. And so yeah, he was my inspiration. If it weren't for Lee, I'd probably be looking at Angry Video Game Nerd and just going, no, that's too good. You know, he puts a lot of effort in. I don't have that program or anything. And
have you ever told this to Lee?
oh yeah. Actually, at Kikassia, he was kind of embarrassed. He was kind of yeah. I think Dina was more interested in the whole thing than he was. He was like, don't make me embarrassed. but Dina was
a modest guy.
Yeah, he's very modest. Very. I don't know if he even thinks that what he does is good.
What?
Yeah, I don't. I really don't. It just the way he presents himself, the way he talks, the way he does things, I think he's a little worried that you know, he doesn't do a good job. But I think he does a fine job.
Yeah. Well, if you have to err on the side of modesty to avoid being full of yourself, I suppose we can take it. But you know how awesome he is.
Yeah, Lee is awesome, and yeah. So yeah, long story short, too late. So now when I see somebody who has a chance at doing something good because their videos are good. I mean, as soon as Chaos D1 sent me his first video to look over, he's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking of doing this multi, person, MMORPG type of, type of thing. Would you be interested in watching my video?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." A lot of people send me videos that I watch and critique, and I watched his and I was like, "Dude, can I put it up on the site?" And we talked a lot. I mean, we were already friends, so it was like, yeah, sure, So, video last week, he even said why he's been gone so long. I didn't know that he had a new video up, Serious Cobra. Oh, I'm gonna have to go see it. Yeah, KSD1 has. I think because of his Mountain Dew episodes and stuff, he kind of got into this mindset about how to do a video. And it really is a specific way.
It's good to have a style.
Yeah, you got to have a style. You got to be new. You got to be interesting. You got to be different. That's why Elise's stuff works so well, because she has a different style. She's got an interesting persona. She's got an interesting background, and a lot of people don't think the backgrounds matter. But even when I was talking with Lord Cat when he first was starting off, I was like, dude, you got to change your background. It's just really not interesting. Because you could see down the hallway. He was like kind of his computer was right here, but it was right next to the door, and so you could see the computer behind him, but then you could see the opening to the hallway beyond there. I was like, just move the camera a little bit, okay? Just move it. You keep active. I like how you have your I know this is probably horrible. You're listening there. Oh, please, no, stop. No more. No. I'm blushing. I'm stop, please. But you have this persona, and you're flowery, and you're moving, and because of that, you're not just standing there talking. Yes, aren't I interesting? Look at me as a half. You're talking, and you're emoting, and then you'll break. And then you'll break accent, and I love that. You'll break accent. All right, here's the real part of it, But it's wonderful, It's enjoyable, It really makes you interested, and that's a lot of things people don't understand. You've got to have fun with it, because if you're just reading a script, it's boring.
Yeah.
I don't know how many takes I do every single time where I'd say something and then I think about it and I'm like, that was really dull. And so now I have to go, yeah, because this, and this and this. And you're really going to see it with the writer, because I'm going to have a mask on. You're not going to be able to see my face. So
take a note from Power Rangers. Just swish your hands around a lot.
Yeah. And actually, Sean and I were talking about that. When you do a mask, your arms almost become your eyebrows.
Yes.
Really? Oh. So you've really got to kind of emote with your, and with your head too, almost like a puppet, because puppets keep one little look on their face. They don't change unless they're a Muppet or something where they have the eyebrows or even eyelids. Yeah, it's almost like Keanu in Bill and Ted. Oh, too soon? And overselling every single punch. So, but yeah, And don't forget overly long transformation sequences. Yeah, we're gonna have the short transformation sequences in this one. But yeah. So enough of us stroking each other how we're doing and stuff. Oh, you're so good. No, you're so
prettier. You're prettier.
Oh, you're pretty. You're so beautiful, darling. Well, we're going to be the most beautiful people at Magfest then, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes. I gotta get a haircut this Thursday too. My hair is just way too long.
Well, you wear a hat all the time anyway.
Yeah, but still, I gets in my face, and when I don't wear a hat, which is every other time. But Jareth emerges. Yeah, I'd have to
just spike it up on top.
Spike it up atop and then take little bits and color them. No, we don't want the Kitty Marie to pop, by seeing that. Ah! Mohawk. I have never had a mohawk. I will never have a mohawk, Anthony.
I respect that.
Thank you. No, I will never. You can catch her as he faints at Magfest. I don't know if she'll even be able to. I'm throwing back down. No. I don't even know if she'll be able to. I don't know. Come up to me and just. Hi, kitty. Flock of seagulls. Yeah, there we go. I can spike it in the front. And then sides and sides. And I ran so far away. And swish it back on the sides.
So you got like a super widow's peak going on.
Yeah. Oh, flock of seagulls. You tell me, flock of seagulls.
I've heard the term.
Okay. Yeah, look on YouTube. That's the hairstyle. It was very early 80s.
You know where I heard the term flock of seagulls from that first made me be like, oh, that's a thing?
Mm-hmm.
That Weird Al song, Albuquerque. Like, that was my introduction to Flock of Seagulls haircut.
In the song Albuquerque, I'm thinking of the song and I'm trying to think of it and I can't think of it. Oh, Rocky Balboa, I'm with you. I was in love with the brunette from Human League. Oh my gosh. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Human League. Don't you want me? Sorry. Starting singing. They've got to have karaoke at Magfest. That's all I'm saying. If
they don't, we will make it.
We will make karaoke. We will
create karaoke.
We will get everybody to take $5 and say, okay, let's find a guy who has a karaoke in the bring him here.
Trip.
Yeah, no kidding. There'll be a Tig rock band on the last day. Ooh, that would be fun.
I've never played Rock Band.
It's fun. I actually won a Rock Band set for my very, very first video.
Ooh.
A group called Infendo.com. They were the information for Nintendo. They were Infendo.com. And they were a good show. They really became more of a podcast than anything else, which was kind of disappointment. But they had a contest for Rock Band. I think it was Rock Band 3. The first one to have the drums. It was a really big thing. And they said, if you send us we got one as a demo set. And when we're done demoing it, we're going to send it out to a fan. So you guys give us make a video a music video and make sure Infendo is in there somehow, and we'll send it out to the best one.
And you won?
And I won. And
what was your music video?
It was for 1979. for 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins. Second favorite band ever. Old Smashing Pumpkins, pre 2001 Smashing Pumpkins, before the breakup, yeah, and I actually did it because I had a video stuck in my mind for 1979 about a bunch of people linking up their different consoles to play a rhythm game. And so I took all my peripherals, and we took videos, and we made a whole video. Let me even linking. Yeah, let me see if I can find it here. If I can even find, yeah, I might. I'll just go back to my blip, and I'll link it from Blimp. From Blimp, Jesus. But yeah, and that was actually one that I worked on with my friend Max, or Shuki, and he said, well, why don't I edit it, and you and I will go over why I made edits and how I did this, and you can learn this way.
Oh.
And that's basically so I edited it, and I made sure I decided the shots as a director, and he said, yeah, I think this would look good, and that's how we did it. Is it not there? 1979. Because I can't seem to find it.
Oh no.
I know it's somewhere here.
Yeah, you've teased us with this.
I know, no, I've got, it's, okay, let me, one last thing, maybe it's on the YouTubes. On the YouTubes. And have to pause that. Okay, and just scroll down. See if it's there. Certain it's on here. Come on. If it's not, then I'm going to find some way to upload it.
Yeah, you can't just tempt us like that and not deliver.
I'm telling you. Really, it's still not okay. 1979. JewWario. Wow, really? Really? Still? Wow. Oh, wait. I actually found I found a link for the Infendo.
Ooh.
Maybe they have a link. Let me see if it loads up. YouTube? Is it up there? Let me play it. This video has been removed by the user.
That would be you, right?
Oh shit, yeah. Did I... Wow. Goodness. Okay, well, then, then folks, watch my Twitter, because what I'm going to do is as soon as I'm done with this stream, actually right now, actually, is I'm going to upload, but this is the Infendo link where it was Infendo contest winner announced. That was way back in 2008 too, isn't it? Oh, it was Rock Band World Tour. Yeah, December 8th, 2008. And then and then just 9 days later, or was it? Yeah, no, 11 days later, I did my first video. So yeah.
The rest is history.
And the rest is history. Well, okay, so we've got some stuff to upload and stuff, and I've got a video to film. So, thanks for coming on, Lisa.
Thanks for having me. I can't wait to see you next week.
Oh, I can't wait to see you next week. We're gonna have so much fun, and it'll be great to see everybody. And when you guys go out drinking this time, be sure to give me a jingle on my phone so I can go with you, because
oh, you know you will.
Okay. Yes, I know you will. So just give me a call. Alrighty. So anyways, guys, we will talk to you later. Thanks so much for coming out to see, and we will see you next week. And since I haven't done it in a while, it's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, a feeling you know that I'll be back when MagFest is new, and I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. See you guys. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you.
Bye, everybody.